Firewall. In this video, I'm gonna try to show you how long it takes to get into a game. Maybe we'll get lucky, but just kind of the state of Firewall in the 1.23 update. This update was actually pushed about a little over 14 hours ago by the developers. If you haven't been following this game, basically they broke this game on the 1.17 update, and they've released six patches since then, none of which have actually fixed the game. So I'm going to show you today how broken it is and what the problems are, and you can take a look for yourself and see how long it takes to get into the game. I'm going to show everything. Maybe we'll get lucky and I'll get into a couple games, but even after that, I'm going to continue rolling the video, and you'll see the state of things. It's actually been 2 weeks. I'm trying this on a Thursday night, over 2 weeks, so 2 weeks and 2 days. Since the game's been broken, and I'm doing this on a Thursday night. It's about, I think, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I mean, you're gonna see just the state of things right now. They've had a lot of time to fix this, and they just haven't. And I've been trying to get into games before this video. So here's how long it's actually gonna take. So if you see the blue screen, that just indicates there's a message that's popped up. It's probably said like I've gotten disconnected, or there's a network error, which is something that's common for Firewall even before the big errors. There's one right now. That was a network error. Though these did not happen when you went in by yourself. When you went in by yourself, the only message you generally see is that the host has abandoned or the connection from the host has been lost. When you try to get into a game, you wouldn't see network errors. Now we're starting to see those by ourselves going into games. So that was my first attempt getting into a game. Now we're on my second attempt. It pushes you back to the main menu just about every time. If you notice, there's actually a couple times where you'll see a splash screen and it'll go back to the Intel screen. I think they put a Band-Aid on this matchmaking process. Here's another. Like, this wouldn't happen before. They put some kind of Band-Aid where they just re-queue you every single time. So it shows that they haven't really put effort into making a real fix. They've stuck a Band-Aid on a huge gash, and this is the result. So I'm not even seeing a lobby yet. And then once we get to the lobby, you're gonna see even the other problems. Most of these lobbies just won't start. They just kind of sit there where we're waiting for players to join. If we manage to get into a lobby that actually works, a player will leave. Usually 1 to 2 games in, or even the host sometimes drops. You get pushed back to the main menu and you start this all over again. If someone leaves, just one person, the lobby just kind of sits there dead, and you're just kind of waiting. See, now I'm just on a really long splash screen here, and I might have to just cut the video here because I'll have to close the application. And if I have to close the application, well, then the stream stops. There we go. Okay, now it's a connection to a game server has timed out. Another thing that never happened before this update, that's a new thing, even the latest update, back just one version ago, we would never see that. So it's like they've added more issues into the patch that they've updated. It's not even patched. So there we go. This is the third attempt from the main menu getting into the game. And you can see just how much time has elapsed, how much time I'm waiting getting into a game. Hopefully by the end of this, I mean, I don't even know that I'll have the patience to wait to even get into an actual game on the stream, because if this takes like 30 minutes or 45 minutes, I mean, I'm not going to wait that long to get into a single game. I just wanted to illustrate that so there's some players that are saying it takes 3 minutes to get into a game. You can get that lucky, but most people aren't. So I'm just showing you this is a real world scenario here. I've actually been seeing a couple of people in the community saying that it's worse. They have had worse experience with this new update. So perhaps the people that were getting lucky are no longer that lucky. I wanted to try this at this specific time because they say after 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is peak hours. So you get a lot of people trying to get into the game. So you better luck filling a lobby. And before, the problem was you couldn't fill a lobby. So those problems should be alleviated at this time, but they're not. So like I said, I've already tried this off video, and I hadn't gotten into a game. Didn't even get into a lobby. And we're up to our 4th or 5th time now, and I'm still not even seeing a lobby yet. Hold on, I got a message, I believe. Another one of my friends is trying right now, and he's getting the same thing I am, probably. Let's see if I can invite him in here. Let's see if he wants to. He might not even join because of the state of things right now. So, this is just it's really, really bad. I urge anybody who is a fan of Firewall, that for whatever reason hasn't been able to try this themselves, to call Sony. If you're watching this video, you probably haven't tried this yourself, but people need to start calling Sony. I got off the phone with them. They're not getting phone calls about this. People are going to the community. They're going to the Discord, the official community, the official Discord, and they're talking to the developers who are not being receptive about this. They just keep repeating themselves that they're going to get it fixed. They're going to get it fixed. I mean, how many times do we give them? We've given them 6 tries already. 6 tries in 16 days. 16 days and 6 tries, and they still haven't done this. I mean, if this was like an abusive relationship that you were in, would you be giving someone this much leeway? And we've given these people our money. Some people have bought these op passes, which are basically like a season pass for this type of game, and they were only usable in this update. And this is the type of stuff we've been dealing with for the past 16 days. I'm just making this video so I can show that it doesn't take 3 minutes to get into a game. That's horseshit, okay? That's complete horseshit. It doesn't take 3 minutes to get into a game. It takes much longer than 3 minutes. Because I was actually someone the other day was saying, oh, it takes 3 minutes to get in a game. You just keep quitting out over and over again. I'm not even seeing a lobby, and I've waited probably longer than 3 minutes at the moment. So, not even seeing a single lobby yet. We might actually have a lobby now. Look at this. There we go. We have a lobby, but here's the problem. I'm hosting, and I've been on this screen before. And generally, what happens is you wait, and you wait, and you wait. There we go. Hopefully, we might actually get a game now. All right. Let's look at looking good so far. But you guys can look at the timestamp and figure how long I've been trying. This is my 7th try, and this is the first lobby I've actually even seen. How long have you guys been waiting trying to get into a game? Guys?
Yo, hello?
Yeah, how long have you been waiting trying to get into a game so far, would you say?
This is my first game. I just saw the update. What was the update?
It was supposed to fix exactly what's happening right now, where lobbies just don't fill.
Oh, man. Yeah,
Like,
I just got the game. And I've been playing a couple games.
I feel really bad for you. This is the worst time you could have bought this game.
Yeah,
Did you buy it digitally or physically?
Physically.
Oof. They recently.
It's not that bad because it came with the aim controller, so I got it like half off.
But have you been able to actually? How much have you been able to actually get into play?
I've played a lot. I've actually played a lot.
You should have seen this game before this recent update. This
Yeah,
new
I heard
redesign.
it was much better.
It was.
Because the company's like small, right?
People have been having trouble getting into lobbies. This is actually the furthest I've seen a lobby fill so far. Usually,
yeah, I was a host for one. I was in there for like 2 minutes, and then I just left.
Well, you can tell they put band-aids on this issue because previously, like, when you clicked that public button, you would instantly go into a game. It would get started within not even 2 minutes. And then you'd play another game and game after game, and you could sit here for hours playing a game, especially if you were hosting. If you were 1 of 8 when you came in, you could play for 3-4 hours. As long as you wanted, as long as you kept the game going, it wouldn't stop. If you were hosting.
In a game like that yesterday. There was like 8 people. We just kept playing over and over and over again. Everybody was doing good.
Well, you're a lucky one, because that's not been a lot of our experiences, unfortunately.
Yeah, and it's a really good game.
It is definitely a good game. It's just unfortunate that the what they've done with this recent update, they just it's not functional is the problem. I mean,
Is the sorry, what?
it's just that it's not been very functional recently. So 1.16 was the then they pushed this 1.17 update. They pushed 6 patches since that time in the last 2 weeks. And most of the people that have played this game been playing this game since launch. It's not been anywhere close to the quality we've seen since launch.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh yeah.
I urge you if you're upset about this.
I
I know a
just
lot of
jumped
people.
back on because all these updates. Like I stopped playing in February, but yeah, I got the game week of release.
Yeah, me too. And it was great until just
Well, when it started,
weeks ago.
it still kind of took a little bit to find a match, but then they fixed that right away, kind of like after. a week.
Is the max level cap 50?
yes, it is.
Unfortunately.
The max level cap is 50.
I'm 7.
That's why that's actually some of the reasons why they've added some of this new stuff. They've added like a challenge,
Yeah.
different challenge modes, because it gives 50 something to do.
When do I unlock most stuff? Cause
You lock pretty much everything.
Kind of play how you feel.
Everything.
Like
Just about anything useful is by 42. I'd say now they've added so much
well, no,
content
like
though.
when I was 15, I used support until I was 15. Then I bought
yeah,
the
I'm using
Volkov,
support right
the
now. It's
Volkov.
really good.
The Volkov I liked till I was 35. Then I used the Red K8, and then
My favorite, my personal favorite is the CQB. I don't know. I can't remember when you unlock that.
Oh, I don't use that when we're defending.
Yeah, the CQB. I used to use the HZU, which you unlock at level 25. But I switched to the CQB because they changed that a couple many updates ago. They changed it to a full auto. It used to be a 3-round burst, so now it's a full auto, and it really kills especially if you make a headshot. This recent update, they
Did I
changed
just
how
lag
damage is
out?
calculated.
Oh.
They changed up so much stuff that a lot of players were not asking for. The guys that were like on the leaderboards, like the top 10, a lot of them have stopped playing the game entirely now. It's not just like some of the changes that they have made in terms of like changes that people aren't liking. It's mostly the fact that it's so hard to get into a game now. Like a lot harder than it was before this update.
So should they just like revert basically?
That's what people are asking for. They're asking for a rollback to the last working version, which is what you do with just about anything when something is not working properly. And the company says that they don't want to do that because they're worried about how it's going to affect the op progress with this new system that they have. They're worried about their monetization system that they just started.
Somebody left. Why did he leave?
He left because the game's just not starting, and the only way to get into a game is to leave. I would just leave right now, but I'm hosting this game, so if I do, everyone gets kicked out.
Yeah.
So you guys will see the host abandon. But I mean, if you guys want to make that call, I can quit out now. I recommend that you, to be honest with you, if you want to get into a game faster, the best way is just keep quitting and try to rejoin. But it's rolling the dice every time you do.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I'm gonna leave. All right.
No, I want to leave right now too. I just don't want to dump the game if everyone wants to wait for this to fill up. I know it's not going to, but
what?
It's not going to fill up. I mean, we might see 2 people join, but it's not going to completely fill.
So did the update fix anything?
Not really. They kind of you can actually tell from the last update. So what happened previously is you just instantly come into a session usually, and you'd see exactly what we have now, where I just wouldn't fill. Now what they're doing is they have a bunch of errors they're throwing up, and you'll see that Firewall Nightfall logo pop up every now and then and go back to the Intel screen. So it looks like what they've done is they just pushed everybody back into the queue every time they have an issue or an error that they detect is happening.
It filled. Whoa.
It's not completely filled yet.
That was a boost. 2 people. Guess that's good. I might as well just wait. I mean,
but the problem is we could if we're very lucky and we manage to get 8 people in here. One person
somebody
leaves.
might lag out.
It's just one person. All it takes is one person to leave. They can lag out. They can mistakenly leave. They can leave because they don't want it. They don't like being beaten. For any reason, if one person leaves, oftentimes the lobby just dies at that point, and there's no.
Really?
Yes, that's been the major issue that it's had since 1.18. 1.18, we couldn't even get squads. Actually, up until this recent update, we couldn't get squads to join at all. I'm hearing now squads are working. The last update, the previous one, I think it was 2.22. You could get in sometimes with a squad, but again, you still have this lobby breaking stuff going on. And now I heard you can get into. I haven't tried it, but you can get into squads. But then you have this dead lobby stuff still going on.
Oh.
So they're very slowly getting there, but we're still not quite there yet.
Hey, what's up? Oh shit.
Hey, low key, how long have you been waiting getting into a lobby?
Fucking ages, bro.
It's been about like my experience too since 1.17.
It's that bad that.
Oh, we need one more dude, yo.
It seems like they take one step forward and then they take 2 steps back every update.
Oh man, it's fucking crazy. Makes me wanna. Oh, here we go. We got a game.
Well, I suggest if you guys want to see if you want to see an actual rollback, I suggest calling Sony because I was just on the phone with them. They said they need more people to call it. That's all it is. Because they're not. Sony themselves haven't heard the issue.
No. So some of us have been banned off Discord, bro.
I know that. I've been seeing it. I've been seeing it. People said they didn't like the fact they took away the join on session, and then Frank just started handing out bans. Frank's a douche. He got banned off of Reddit. He got banned off of Reddit for self promotion.
Well, I'd say Frank's meant to warn, not straight ban. He's meant to warn you and then ban you, but he doesn't. He's not doing that. He's not doing that. He's just banning them.
Yeah, Frank is Frank is just.
Frank sounds like an ass.
He is. He got banned off of Reddit because he wouldn't listen to moderators.
I don't use Reddit. I just use 50/50.
He's not listening to the players, man.
No, he's not. Well, guys, we got lucky and we actually got into a game. You can check the timestamp, see how long that took, and I'll continue to try after this match if this lobby dies. So, just show you how long it takes. So we've been this long and we've gotten into one lobby in one game.